Hi there guys and welcome to Mina's Cleaning, and this is the premiere of this channel. So what I'm going to do is simply clean, mostly in the nature, at least during the months where you can go out and pick trash here in Sweden where I live. Because like during the winter it may be too cold to go out and do so, but in the summertime it's really nice. So yeah, I've been picking up the first trash on the channel, and there's a boyfriend in the way. Told him to get out of the way. However, quite a lot happened in this first video actually. Not an enormous amount of things, but at least it didn't take that long until this happened. So I was going to walk this way and picking up trash, but there was a guy ahead of us saying that, watch out, there's someone throwing something from the balcony, so just turn around. And so me and my boyfriend had to do that. Because whatever that guy or gal was throwing from the balcony, we didn't want it on us. So we had to turn around. And we had hardly walk anywhere until this happened. We met this nice lady, started to talk to us, and she was saying that what a good thing we were doing, that we were cleaning up the trash, and she was talking about that when she was young there were no trash on the streets like there are today, and she felt that of course it's a shame, it doesn't look good, it isn't good for the nature, and she thinks that it has become like this because of how the items are being packaged today. There's a lot of plastic and they're being packaged like one by one instead of in bigger packaging, if you understand. So, and people just don't seem to care. At least that's what she thought, and I think a lot of others think as well. Just see this bush here. There was so much stuff in this place, and I probably could have found even more if I had been picking more with the leaves, but at least I took everything that I could see. So this is a place where a lot of stuff has been blown, and that's like all the leaves and trash have been, they've been gathered here. And I spent quite a lot of time here just picking up things. And yeah, that bag I just picked up, it's probably dog poo. And that's another thing I've been thinking about, that if you can pick up the poo, put it in a plastic bag, then why do you throw it in the nature? Why can't you go somewhere and throw it where it's supposed to be? Like, poo will naturally disappear, but the plastic bag won't. At least not in thousands and thousands of years. I don't remember how long time it takes, but plastic is something that don't belong in the nature. And I don't want dog poo all over the place either, but I'd rather have dog poo than poo in plastic bags. That's for sure. As you can see, I'm mostly finding plastic and dropping things as well. But I also find some other things, like that screw or whatever it was. And since we are here in the bushes, it's hard to tell. Say, it's a hard word to say for me, sorry. But now I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, there's a lot of things there going on. I should mention that in every video I am wearing sunglasses, so I might miss some trash because of it. Because, you know, when you wear sunglasses, you don't see as clear as without them. But then again, there are some things here on the video that looks like it could be trash, but I can tell for sure it's not. It's leaves or other things that are supposed to be in nature. And once again, it's on the sides in the bushes where you find most of the trash, because they clean the sidewalks, but no one cleans in the bushes. Keep on picking stuff. So I'm filming this in May, and that packaging that you just saw, it's a Christmas candy. So either someone bought or ate it in springtime, or it's been there since around Christmas. It's a really nice day when I was out walking here. The sun, as you can see, was shining, and it's just a lovely spring day, perfect for picking trash. Even though I would prefer that there were no trash at all, because it looks bad and it's bad for the environment. But I'm actually one of those people that likes to clean. I actually really enjoy it. So I enjoy cleaning at home as well. I clean often. Like I do the entire apartment once a week, and I do some stuff like every day. You could see I was walking by a banana peel. I left it on purpose because it's a banana peel. Maybe I should have picked it up. I'm not entirely sure, but that's at least a natural thing. But yeah, I don't know. There's chemicals in it, maybe. And then there's this little plastic sticker on it. So yeah, maybe I should have picked it up. I'll do better if I see more banana peels later on. But as I was saying, I like to clean. I like to have a clean home, and I also like it to be clean when I go out. And I think that people should treat like the environment and the city, you know, where they live, you should simply treat it better. Like, this is like when you go out in the city, you should think that this is a huge living room, but it's not mine. This living room belongs to everyone, and because of it, I should treat it that way. Like, people throwing stuff on the ground. Would you do that in your own home? And if the answer is no, then if you don't do it in your own home, then why do you do it when you're outdoor? I can't really understand that. Especially since there are like trash bins all over the place. There are some legs. You're going to see my legs a lot. And this place, it is more steep than it looks on camera, so it was a little hard to get to some of the things here. And there was one plastic cup later on that I had to leave because it was not just because it was steep, but also because there was a lot of trees in the way. So I couldn't get to it, at least not without hurting myself a little bit. But this is a place in the town where I live where you can often find trash. It's rather near a hamburger place called Max. So some people that have bought food from there, they just throw the stuff here. It's like this is where people have started to, they have finished the hamburger or their shake or their Coca-Cola or whatever, and then it ends up here. So that plastic thing there that you see, it's probably from Max, maybe. I think so. So it has probably been like a shake in it, or well, something to drink. I turned it upside down to get rid of water, but it was actually dry. And this was, I think, the only glass bottle that I found. But yeah, you find a lot of stuff, and some of them it's like, yeah, cigarettes and plastic. But then there are other stuff like, why did you throw that thing here? And yes, there is poo there on my right. You can see it there. So I was really like, oh, I don't want to step in that. So poo again. A lot of poo in this video. But at least the poo wasn't in a plastic bag, so, and that is not a place where you actually walk, so I'm like, it's not nice, but it's not the worst place for poo. And one way, I don't want dog poo all over the town, but in one way I also think it's a waste to use plastic bags for picking up poo like that. So I'm a little torn on this. No poo is a good thing, but plastic bags is a bad thing. And yeah, you just saw someone passing by, and there was an old lady praising us, me and my boyfriend, for what we are doing. I am the one that is picking up the trash and filming, but my cute boyfriend is assisting me. So he's doing stuff as well. Even though he sometimes is in the way, he's really good to be in the way. But it's good to have. Yeah, I love him. Here, I forgot that there's actually a tiny magnet on my trash picker thingy. So, and that was, yeah, that's why that thing got stuck on my trashy thingy stuff, because there was a magnet. And here I thought it was trash, but it was actually a rock. Yeah, as I said, I was wearing sunglasses, so sometimes you mistake things. Sometimes you think it's like, this is trash, and well, it wasn't. And sometimes I probably went by trash that I thought wasn't trash. So this is my first video, and I am filming in standard resolution, but I will use 4K in future videos, because I didn't really think that the standard resolution was good enough. So the videos I will make later on will look better than this, will show off more details. As I said, this is my first video. I'm really new at this. This is the first time I went out filming. I am using a GoPro. It's Hero 12. Here's some glass. Yeah, broken glass. Not good. This is not a place where you're supposed to walk, but broken glass is never a good thing, because sometimes there are people working in these bushes doing stuff with them, and then there's animals. They can hurt themselves. So of course I pick up broken glass. It would be stupid to leave it. You don't want to hurt any kind of creatures. Right here we are pretty much back where we started. Not really, but this is like the place we were told not to go earlier. We took a chance and nothing happened. But yeah, it seemed like this is where someone was throwing stuff at someone. I did find some small plastic pieces, and as you can see soon, it's wet on certain places. I suspect that this person was throwing water balloons, maybe. I don't mind people being random, but they should be random in a good way. And throwing stuff like that on strangers is not a good random way. Right here it's some slow walking, picking up some trash here and there. So not really that much. I've been speeding up here, as you can see, because of that. This is a place where I think they clean a little more often than other places. Here's some legs. My sexy legs need close up. Yeah, I was fighting with that thing in the bush there. I almost should make a counter. Like, how often does Mina say bush in this video? But then again, that's where the trash is. I have now almost filled a whole bag, and I haven't really been out that long. I think I was filming for 45 minutes or so. I've been speeding up some of the parts, so it's not, you are not seeing me walking for 45 minutes. But yeah, a whole bag in 45 minutes in this small area. And when you think about it, it's not hard to fill a whole bag of trash. But when most of the trash are like these tiny pieces, as you see there, then you can imagine how many things I actually picked up in this time and how much crap there is. There's possibly actual crap in that bag. And the smaller the pieces are, the longer time it takes to fill a bag. So I must have picked up at least 100 items, tiny items. At least I'm guessing that's the case. They do some construction working here. That's why you see that big container. Picking up more stuff. It's all over the place. I don't know how it is in other countries. I do know that there's a lot of countries where it's really, really a lot of trash all over the place. A battery. But in some other countries it may be very, very clean. I do feel that Sweden is rather clean and nice. They do clean the sidewalks and all of that. But then again, people are throwing stuff. So it feels like there's more trash that is trashy, and it's not really as nice as it used to be. I can't remember that it was this much trash when I was young. I know that makes me sound old, but I'm in my 30s. I was born in the 80s, so I'm not really that old. But then again, the 90s, I can't remember it looking like this, but maybe it did. I was a child and teenager, maybe I wasn't thinking that much about it. And I grew up not in a big city like I'm living in now. Or it's not huge where I live, but at least it's bigger than where I grew up. I found a lot of these small pieces, and I'm pretty sure it's old paint that has fallen off a nearby building. I am quite sure that they are going to replace that old painting, but you can see it later on in this video when I'm walking by one of the buildings that it's missing paint on some areas. So, and then it just falls off, and ends up here. And it's not supposed to be there. I couldn't pick it all up because it was so many of them, and some of them were really small. But at least I took the most of the pieces that I could find, and the bigger ones as well. They were, the most visible to the eye, and that bothers you the most. I would have loved to have picked up every single piece, but as I said, I just couldn't. And once again, as you can see, everywhere, this paint. And to be honest, there are some trash that's more fun to pick up than others, and these aren't fun. like the bigger ones are more satisfying. They really are. I can't help it. Like the bigger the trash, the more excitement. And here you got a close up on my sexy legs again. You are welcome. There you can see the paint has fallen off. This thing was really stuck. So I decided it belonged there. And maybe it did. I have no idea what that was. So yeah, I'll let it be. Time to go back. And behind these bushes, because the trash is everywhere. And the thing that I did see was this big plastic one that has contained candy. Swedish candy, bilar. That's not one of my favorite candies, I can tell. I'm all about chocolate, especially geisha. That's the best chocolate ever. I'm so in love with chocolate. You have no idea. That's why I'm fluffy. As you can see on my shadow, I got a fluffy butt. But I just can't help myself. If it is a weekend, I am there, I'm going all in on the chocolate, I don't care. I don't care. I love it. Going on the sidewalk, picking up a cigarette. So, I have not been picking up every cigarette that I found on this walk because it feels like that would take a long time. But this one really stood out and I just had to pick it up. So once again, we are in a place where I think they clean more often. This is being taken care of by the owners, not the city, but those who own the buildings. But then again, they also miss stuff and they don't clean every day. So you can always find trash. Where there's people, there is trash. That one was hard to reach because of the branches, but I got it. I wanted it, so I got it. And now the bag is almost full, completely full. So I am heading home now, just picking up the things that I find on the way. There are some small pieces here and there. But like the last thing I found was really exciting. Stay tuned to find out what I found. I wasn't sure if this was trash or not, so yeah, I just picked it up. It didn't seem like it belonged there anyway. I'm still thinking about chocolate. But when I'm recording this, it's Tuesday, and I have to wait till Friday to eat some chocolate again. That one was really flat. Hit by a car, I guess. Finding some stuff there. Ooh, sexy leg time again. And now I'm picking up this one and dropping it and dropping it again. There you go, in the bag. So yeah, now we're getting close to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, liked it. As I said, this is my first, so I will get better with time. And constructive response is a J. Just give it to me, baby. Tell me what I can do better. Negative comments, however, that's a boo. Don't do that. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help anyone. So just be a good lad and not a turd. Tell me what you think I can do better. The quality of the video will get better next time. I promise. But what else? What else can I do better? Here I was... No, not yet. Sorry. A little more forward, no trash. Here it is. No. Yes, it was. So when I got here, I just decided that I wanted to make a round, just because there's a lot of people sitting here and smoking. So I was thinking like, well, there's probably a lot of cigarettes and trash, but it was all clean. I was surprised myself. So I did that for nothing. But then again, that's a good thing. No trash. I'm impressed. So yeah, but here comes that last thing that I found, that exciting thing. What can it be? A cigarette. No. It's a lottery ticket. Woo! But no win. Boo. Yeah. That's it for this time. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye.